Hey guys, welcome back. It's the guy in the hat and the girl in the beret coming at you with another death battle reaction video. Today we are doing Galactus versus Unicron. Honestly, I am very excited to see this video again. I have actually reacted to this before. You will see it on my channel, react to it by myself. I actually cannot remember for the life of me who wins this. I'm pretty sure it's Galactus, but I'm not entirely sure. So I am going to be rooting for Galactus anyway because I've always liked Galactus. I don't know why he's such a savage. I used to have this action figure, like there was these X-Men action figures where it came with an individual leg of Galactus or an arm or a chest piece and everything like that. So you had to buy all the individual action figures and everything like that. I came so close to getting all the pieces, but never ended up happening. So I'm rooting for Galactus. I'm sure you've maybe heard of Galactus, but do you even know who Unicron is?
I don't know who Unicron is.
I'm not entirely. I think he's a Transformer character, or he's either that or a Marvel character, but I'm not sure. But I don't.
It's Transformers.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going with Unicron because I like Transformers. You know.
I like Transformers too. It was just never like it was. I didn't like any of the live action movies really with Shia LaBeouf and everything. I think those
I
movies,
did like Megan Fox in those movies.
I did like it when it was Megan Fox, but after she left, it just kind of the franchise went like.
I
was
watched
shot in the
it
head.
for Megan and Bumblebee.
I know. But that being said, it's like we also grew up with Jennifer's Body, so that's also why.
I was just like, what? She's so mean. That's who I want to be when I grow up.
Alright guys, we'll keep this intro short. Like, comment, subscribe for more reaction videos just like this one. And without further ado, let's hop straight into it, guys.
So is sponsored by BetterHelp and Death Battle.
Can't wait to see who wins, guys.
Galactus, Devourer of Worlds.
I don't even think there's really a way to kill Galactus. Like, you can like make him go to sleep and like scatter his essence across the universe, but he'll always come back.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Boomstick, what is the nature of evil?
Oh, it's 3.5 years too early for that kind of question, Wiz.
No, seriously, is the wolf that hunts the hare evil? What about the bear that kills the wolf? Or the man that slays the bear? Is that
Oh my
evil?
god, is that a real like
or
kung
nature?
fu bear or is that a guy
Perhaps
in a
this question
costume?
was on Gallon of Ta's mind as he
I
hurtled
don't know
to
what
the
after this
end
we're
of
gonna find out.
infinity.
I'm pretty sure the question on his mind was, how do I turn this goddamn spaceship around?
Kangaroo?
Yes, I
Beyond
do.
the
The
Goat
kangaroo
Planet
stole his
Taw
dog
was
and
a
I know.
paradise, the most advanced civilization the universe had ever known.
Too bad the universe was coming to an end. I hate it when that happens.
The time scientist Gallon watched as the rest of his race ignominiously perished and decided to die gloriously on his own terms.
By flying a ship into the sun, just like great-grandpappy Boomstick, the crazy old coot. But instead of being vaporized on contact like great-grandpappy
He became a
Boomstick,
god.
Alan got bitten by a radioactive
As
gun.
the last living thing left before
Screw
the universe's
Spider, I'm on with the
end,
radioactive
Gallon was
god.
visited by the sentience of the multiverse, who merged with him as part of a cosmic cycle of death and rebirth. As the old multiverse died, a new one was born, and the scientist Gallon was no more.
He was?
In his place was a being of untold power, the ravager of galaxies, Galactus.
Well, despite looking like a masochist giant purple vibrator, G-Dog here is one of the
You know, I never
strongest
thought about it
beings
like
in
that.
all of Marvel,
But
baby.
yeah.
And there's only one thing he wants to do: eat friggin' worlds.
Galactus is so unbelievably,
I don't know
mind-meltingly
where I'm
powerful
telling
that
you that right now. I
strong
forgot who
doesn't really
Galactus
begin to
was and why I
describe him.
remembered who he
Just
is.
being
Oh yeah,
near
like
him
I said, I don't think there's an
into
actual
Yeah,
way you can
Galactus
show
is
it.
so-
Then again, Unicron,
In
I know
truth,
is this.
he
I've heard
isn't
of him.
even
I
really
just
a
don't know that
physical
much about
being
him.
with a soul anymore, but composed of energy itself. The power cosmic.
Basically, your all-purpose space god magic that no good almighty ass-whooping god can go without. Sure, he can use it to blast your ass to unholy smithereens, but it's a lot more flexible, too.
Described as being in touch with every other living thing at once, the power cosmic allows one access to a near infinite pool of knowledge and the ability to sense danger ahead of time.
I don't think there's a lot for him to be afraid of. He can manipulate matter, read and control the minds of gods, and teleport entire galaxies across the universe.
The power cosmic allows him fundamental control over life itself, manipulating souls, creating new life forms from nothing, and even resurrecting the dead. And because his body is composed of energy, he can't really be hurt in the traditional physical sense. This allows him to grow or shrink his body with seemingly no limit, and alter his
So he doesn't
form.
have to be the
Wait,
size of a
wait.
planet every
He
time he shows
chooses
up.
to
Like
look
seriously?
like
His physical
Hey, but who
appearance
wouldn't
matches
wanna be
the
the size
species
of a planet
observing
every
him,
time
so
they
a
show up?
human sees
I know,
a
but that's
human
just like kind of
Galactus,
it. Okay, I'm here to
Skrull
destroy your
Galactus
world,
and
and so I'm just gonna go
So
like.
it's just like how
Well,
I see
part of
the
the
world.
fun is the intimidation.
What are
and
you
the screams
staring
of
at?
your enemies.
What matters
That's fair.
most to me in
I mean,
the
if you're just
world.
like this
Awesome.
tall and
No,
somebody's eating
not
McDonald's and
awesome.
you
Very
obliterate them.
not awesome. At least as
Not
far
as
as
fun as when they're
Galactus
like,
is
"Please,
concerned,
no, Mr.
since
Tony,
witnessing his
please
approach
stop."
is itself the end of the world. You would only have enough time to pray to your paltry gods before Galactus consumed your entire planet,
I don't just wanna lick
absorbing
his
its
hat.
energy into
Why is
itself,
that?
then moving on to
I
his
don't
next
know. I
meal.
just feel
Man,
like
I guess his costume is appropriate
Dude,
because he
it's
sounds like
weird
a
on my
total
phone.
dick.
I
do
Like,
feel
come
like
on,
it's
man.
metallic
You
and
watched
everything,
your
right?
I feel
whole
like it
planet
tastes like
die.
pennies.
Now you're gonna go around the
or like
universe
maybe it's
doing
that
the
weird
same
shiny
thing.
plastic that
It's
looks
not
like
entirely
I know what
his
you
fault.
mean, like Magneto's
Galactus'
helmet.
power is
Yeah,
so
I feel
immense
like
that
that
the only
too.
thing that can sustain him is the consumption of entire worlds. Without this constant feeding, he would perish, just as humans would without consuming plants or other animals.
Kinda like how I hunt squirrels because I hate each and
What?
every
Acting
one
like a
of them.
deadly-
No,
Harry
no,
Potter.
categorically the exact opposite, actually. Galactus isn't vengeful or cruel.
Paging sense.
If he could avoid any unnecessary death, he would. But just as the
No,
universe
Pandora,
is
that's
bound
not
by the laws
appropriate.
of
Imagine it's
physics,
against the guidelines.
Galactus is bound by his hunger.
And that hunger has put him in conflict with some of Marvel's other heaviest hitters, like Odin and the Phoenix Force. Galactus' fight with the Other and the Scryer got so intense, they threatened the entire infinite multiverse
Yep.
just as a
You ever
side
notice
effect
that's
of the
like where
battle.
all of these
While
storylines
Galactus
end is,
himself
oh my
can
god, he's
comfortably cross
threatening not the
countless light
universe,
years
not
in
the
a
whole
second,
multiverse,
Multiverse, yeah.
every
beings are more
conceivable
like
history.
It always goes to the
concepts than
multiverse.
Like,
actual
I'm
at some
so
point.
tired of
Many
things
of which
going to the
operate
multiverse. Like, the
outside
first
of
few
linear
times it was
time.
cool, but
Like
it's like,
this
great, we
alien
get it.
bug
There's
dude
infinite
who tried to
reality,
use
string theory,
Galactus' energy
wonderful.
to
I know
destroy two
science
whole
too.
universes. Even after being
And then
trained by
into the
him, he
Spider-Verse.
still
After that, when
nuked
like
3
literally
whole
Miles
star
Morales into the
systems before
Spider-Verse,
getting a
everyone was like,
snack.
we gotta
Should
explore
he
the multiverse
somehow
again.
be
You know what it
frightened
is?
by
It's
being
because when you use
beyond
the
even the
multiverse,
scope
Sean,
of
they
his
can alter
power,
the characters to
Galactus
fit whatever
crafted
they
a
want now.
device
And
to
use the
solve all
storylines
of
by using
his
the same
problems.
characters with
The
different storylines because
ultimate
nothing's canonical
nullifier.
anymore.
In
Because
case
I couldn't
that
have in
name
this
isn't
timeline,
obvious
we'll have in
enough,
that
it's a
timeline.
teeny-tiny weapon that destroys
Honestly,
anyone
didn't
you
work for
think of.
X-Men, and I
It
don't know
doesn't
why
just
they think it's
destroy
gonna work
them, it destroys everything. The
they
entire
reset the
multiverse
timeline
is
way too much.
eradicated,
Yeah, I
then
just get tired of having
recreated
to do
without
everything.
the
I'm
target.
old.
An
Yeah.
extremely
I'm tired
roundabout
of
way of
doing
winning, but
since I
it
was a child.
works. That's exactly what happened when Galactus used it on the abstract god of destruction, Abraxas.
He destroyed the god of destroying things with a Happy Meal toy. It's like my therapist said, great things come in small packages.
And the nullifier was key to Galactus' first great defeat upon his inevitable arrival on Earth.
When that pesky Reed Richards managed to get
Yep,
his
Reed
stretchy
basically
hands
can
on the
build
thing,
anything to defeat
Galactus
anyone.
finally backed down and spared the planet.
Which makes
Honestly, he's
no
probably smarter
practical
than Iron Man,
sense.
but
The
won't
ultimate
give him
nullifier
credit
is a
for it.
part of Galactus himself. It uses his own power. He
To
can
be fair,
summon it at
like-
any time and even escape
God,
its
who's the
effects
guy
by
that plays
hiding in a
Iron Man?
pocket
Just-
dimension.
Robert Downey Jr.
It even
Robert
had the
Downey Jr.
safety
is
on.
like
Maybe he was just bored.
choice.
After billions
Like, I
of
feel like
years
he's
of
that smart,
cosmic
sarcastic
genocide
in a
just
He
to
is. He's just
survive,
playing himself.
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure Galen
seriously,
forgot what it meant to be
the things that we
mortal.
do for Robert
Perhaps
Downey are
that was the
ridiculous.
true evil all along. The slow death of Galen's
actually
humanity.
interesting.
Because
No, he is.
what could be
He
more
actually has a tragic
terrifying
backstory.
than a being that
Tragic
sees
backstory.
everything and everyone you know and love as nothing more than his next meal?
Tasty. I'm gonna lose again.
This episode of Death Battle is
Probably.
sponsored by
I'm
BetterHelp.
gonna need to go to
Well, it's
BetterHelp
getting to be
after
the
this.
holiday
is over.
season again, and I just
Be like,
know
well,
Mama
guys, I
Boomstick is
lost
finally
twice.
Hey, you
getting
never
me the
know.
new
Unicron
buddy
can
I've been
find a way
drooling
to
over.
come through in
What's
the
gonna be
clutch. You never
stuffed in
know.
your
He
stocking?
could find some way to
A
win.
couple
He's
undiscovered
basically like
elements would be
Ultron
nice,
from
but the
freaking
holidays are
Marvel,
also about
and he's
giving
basically like a
gifts to yourself.
supercomputers. And
Maybe that
supercomputers
means
can be
giving yourself
pretty
a break
overpowered
during
in
this
there.
busy
Like
month,
Marvel
or
vs.
treating
Capcom.
yourself when you have the
other guy
time.
that was bald
And
had
in
the sword and
anticipation of a
everything,
new
the ring
year,
tape and everything.
sometimes that means therapy.
I think he was a
Therapy
computer and
can be
everything. Didn't
super
become like a
helpful
virus
year
and almost
round,
took over
but
the whole planet.
especially during
You
this
ever seen
season.
Lawnmower
The
Man?
holiday blues are no
Lawnmower
joke.
Man.
If you're
Everyone's
thinking
wrong,
about
man.
starting therapy,
Oh yeah,
consider
I've
giving
heard of it.
BetterHelp
but
a
I'm
try.
not watching
What's
it.
great is that it's totally online, so it's super
I'm not into
flexible
it.
with
If
your
I win, you'll
schedule
watch
and
Lawnmower
convenient.
Man.
All
Okay.
you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist.
And if it isn't a perfect match,
I want
switch
Unicron to win
therapists at
just
any
so I can
time
make
at
you
no
watch
additional
Lawnmower.
charge. Visit betterhelp.com/deathbattle today to get 10% off your first month.
That's
I like that
BetterHelp,
there's they're like, yeah, you guys are lonely. You're nerds.
HELP.com/deathbattle.
In your 30s watching cartoons.
Yeah, so obviously you need
Yeah,
therapy.
that makes sense. It checks out.
Yeah.
In the beginning, before heaven and earth, before light and dark, there was Unicron. Created by the formless, primordial being known as the One to explore the fledgling multiverse, Unicron instead decided to consume everything.
Oh, come on! Bad Unicron! Bad God! Bad!
The One decided to split Unicron into two
Bad
beings.
Unicron, bad.
One of order
Oh,
and
that
hope
on a
known as
shirt.
Primus, and the other of chaos and evil known
gonna make
as
shirts.
Unicron.
They
Not
should
sure.
be making
Like
shirts.
all
Yeah,
good
they should-
sibling
I know they have
rivalries,
merch, but I
they
don't think
pushed
that's
each
one of them.
other's shit fighting over the fate of all existence. That is, until the goody little two-shoes Primus tricked his bro into imprisoning their souls in giant asteroids. Classic sibling prank. For me, it was the dryer.
Primus terraformed his asteroid into what would later be known as as the planet Cybertron, while Unicron did something different.
Yeah, he turned his planet into a planet that eats other planets. Not only that, it can change its form into a giant badass robot saint.
I love that.
He's literally the first Transformer.
And with this new
That's why
body,
Unicron
Unicron would travel the
Power Ranger days,
cosmos,
like,
consuming
Power
planet
Ranger.
after planet and universe after universe. Not necessarily because of any hunger or need, but because Unicron is the physical embodiment of death and destruction.
Ah,
He
so
is
he's like,
literally
Darkseid.
programmed to destroy everything.
God's gotta do what a God's gotta do. And good luck trying to fight back. Uni's robot body comes with a tractor
See,
beam,
I'd like
eye
Halo, I
lasers,
feel like
fire
I'd
breath, a
get my
chest cannon,
tongue
and
caught
an
in that
antibody
little
system in
fan
case
thing.
anyone tries to pull a Drax on him.
Unicron can mentally
You know,
dominate
he
an
must taste like a
entire
cow.
race of beings, erase things from existence,
No, I heard
warp
he
the
tastes
fabric
like
of
dirty
space and
mental
time, and even manipulate matter itself.
So even if his big robot
your
body is
criteria for
damaged
this?
or destroyed,
I
he can
don't
repair it
know.
lickety split, or even send his spark out to find a new host.
Essentially the Transformers version of a soul, Unicron's spark is immensely powerful and produces its own energy source, Dark Energon.
Unicron is so evil that he can literally turn his bad dude energy into weapons of mass destruction,
Really?
like unholy
How does that
blades
have
or
anything to do with
planet-busting lasers.
This
That's
Dark
the part where he
Energon
gets
will
it from
corrupt
the
any
Allspark.
that consumes it, turning them into a puppet of
mechanics of
Unicron
it.
himself.
It's also obviously the opposite of regular Energon, which is created by Primus and what fuels the Transformer
Galactus is
race.
still gonna kill
So
you, so it's
Unicron
fine.
basically
Unicron's
runs
gonna
on the
win.
opposite of life.
And then you're
If
gonna watch
he's
Long Arm.
death as a big robot,
I will not
can
be
he
watching
even
all
be
more,
killed?
guys.
Not by any conventional means. Even the destruction of his spark isn't guaranteed to end him. He will continue to exist as a necessary force that drives the cosmos. Anytime he's destroyed, he will appear again in a new
They usually got a good
universe.
soundtrack in the
In fact,
background.
almost every Unicron you've seen in movies, TV, and comics are the same Unicron.
Unicron is a literal force of nature. You can't reason with a hurricane that hates you. All you can do is see it and get the hell out of the way. But this hurricane is never gonna stop until you and everyone you know is DED dead. His
That's like a
mere
Tic Tac.
It
presence
is.
drove an entire
Like Majin
planet
Buu.
I wanna
insane.
eat
I was
people like
trying to
Tic
be
Tacs.
poetic before, but
That's literally
this,
now you want to turn you
this
into
is what
candy and eat
evil
you.
I love it.
incomprehensible,
It's gonna
undeniable,
turn you into
inescapable. You can't even wait him out. He is unbound by the concept of linear time.
The Chaos Bringer is
Only
so
Fat Boo
powerful,
Kid
his
Boo is
mere
like,
presence
oh God,
wrecks
he's
the
actually scares
space-time
me.
continuum
Especially
and can
Superhero.
erase galaxies from existence
Whenever I
just
play
by
like the
strolling
Dragon Ball Z
by.
game,
To be
I'm always
clear,
watching
it
it.
isn't the
Oh, yeah.
force he's generating
You
by
go with the
moving
fat
that
one or the kid
destroys
one?
things.
I go with the
It's
kid one.
his
I make my own
existence.
character.
His mere
and,
being
like,
is
I
so
just think I'm really
overwhelmingly
cool with my
evil
little
that the
bag
fabric
tag.
of
Like,
space-time
my kind of,
cannot
like, gypsy
fathom
looking style,
Unicron's
and I'm like, I make the
presence.
Hey, I play Kid
short
Boo too. I only
Dude,
play Kid Boo.
no wonder he was
But
able
Fat
to
Boo's the
devour
cutest.
nearly a
I
quarter
make
of
the
the
shortest
entire
possible cutest
multiverse,
character
one
in the whole world,
universe
and
at
then
a
I get rid of
time.
the game and I make
Estimates for the
Ronan cry.
size of the Transformers multiverse vary from over
That actually
15
reminds me of One
quadrillion
Punch Man, where
universes
King, he
to
always
an
picks the
infinite
shortest,
number of
cutest characters,
universes,
and then he beats all the
branching
guys with the
timelines,
muscle
and
heads
planes
the
of
guys with swords and
existence.
everything.
And
My
who
favorite
better to
all-time thing on
portray a
video games
being
to
who
do
brings
is to beat
death to
people
the
up and then
universe
put
than
on
the
a
man
headset
who
and let them
gave
know that I am
birth
a girl.
to
We're gonna play
modern
Smash, me
cinema,
and her.
a
We're
final
gonna
role
get back
fitting for an
together at
artist
Smash
so
Bros
much
at some
larger
point, and
than
literally
life.
I'm gonna destroy her.
Or deeply ironic that it's a feature-length toy
My
commercial.
one thing is video games.
Transformers movie
Might
has
not even
always
Guitar
been
Hero.
I had the second
celebrated
largest game in
for
World
its
of Warcraft.
excellence. I
Can you
say,
fight each other in World of Warcraft?
Despite that
We can do it.
unbelievable
I
power,
would
the
destroy
Chaos
you.
Bringer's
I've
almighty
sieged,
like,
rampage through
17
reality
times
has
on
been halted
Ascension.
a number of
I'm not even
times.
gonna go that route.
I'm
I
I'm
could
still
beat
good
her
at
with
World of
Scouting
Warcraft. I
Class.
haven't played World of Warcraft in a year. My
essence
guild
of
got
Primus
dismembered, and then I
himself,
looked
and the
like went
embodiment of
online, and
all
everyone was like,
hope
"Oh my
and
god,
light
it's
in the
Latanian!"
universe.
I'm like,
are you
"Yes."
telling me that Robo Saint
All right, let's put
was
this back on the
defeated
video.
by the power of friendship? Forget beer. I'm gonna need some of that shit going straight into the vein.
As the abstract idea of evil actualized, any notion of goodness is directly antithetical to his being.
As incomprehensible to Unicron as he is to us.
But despite the best efforts of heroic Transformers like Optimus Prime, Unicron has always returned from the smoldering ashes of
See?
defeat and
Can't
risen
die
to
either.
threaten reality.
So it's really a pretty even
again.
matchup so
It's
far,
his
but I think
very
Galactus with his
nature.
cosmic
Such is
power
the
can
time
still
a
beat him.
united armada of Autobots, Decepticons, and an entire people created from his cells, the Minicons, tried to destroy him once and for all.
They actually succeeded in killing him until Galvatron's hatred for Optimus brought Unicron back
Of
to life.
course.
Because challenging Unicron means challenging evil itself, destroying destruction itself. An impossible paradox.
Okay.
You can't kill Unicron because killing is literally what Unicron
Yep.
is. So, what does that mean for us?
Every petty act of violence, every war,
Will
every
slowly but
cruelty,
surely bring
every
back
death
Unicron.
battle gives Unicron life. The life he'll use to kill us all.
I
We
couldn't
are
make her when I was a
culpable
kid,
in our
I got
own
growing, I was, like, laying in
annihilation.
bed and he ripped the top of my
Unicron's
house
not
off, and he
just some
picked up the bed,
comic
and I was,
book
like,
villain.
laying under the
He's
bed, and he
all
looked at
there
me.
is and all there will be. He was there at the
Morbid.
beginning, and he'll be there at the end. He's a law of physics.
I get into
He's
stuff,
as
it's like all
inevitable as
obsession
your
for
dying
like
breath.
6 months.
Jesus, now you got me scared.
Honestly, Unicron doesn't seem so underpowered in this.
This
So
episode
it's
of Death Battle
50-50.
is
I still
sponsored by
think freaking
Death
Galactus is
Battle.
gonna win, but
Let's
Unicron
go
actually isn't
synergy,
as
right,
underpowered
Wiz?
as I
By
thought it was
popular
gonna be.
demand, Death Battle the game is finally back and available for pre-order this
Yeah, I'm good.
December.
What is
Ever
that?
wanted to
Death
live
Battle
out your
card
very
game.
own death battle with you as the commander?
Dude, I want to play
Of
Death
course
Battle
you
the card
have.
game.
Death Battle the game is a fast-paced head-to-head
Yep,
card and dice
card and
game where
dice.
players, well,
I
battle
love
to the
cards
death.
and dice.
Are you
I know, it's just
deadly
like, what is
enough
this
to
gonna
win a
be?
death battle?
Fine.
The first player to eliminate all of their opponent's cards wins.
This feels like it's
Who
gonna be
will
some type
be
of
the
knockoff
last
Yu-Gi-Oh.
one standing?
With
It kind of sounds like they
100
play
weapon,
Yu-Gi-Oh! the
armor,
way
and
that I
skill
play Yu-Gi-Oh!
cards,
My
there
card
are
is better than
tons
yours
of
and I roll
options
better,
for
so I win,
character
right?
Creation. Oh, and who could forget
You're a
50
Dungeon Dice Monster.
custom dice?
If
sorry,
you know
guys, she's a
someone who
Dungeon
just
Dice
can't
monster.
get enough of the
she
pulse-pounding
would like
battles
Pokemon
between
Magic the Gathering,
fiction's
too.
deadliest characters, and sometimes its silliest, this is the
Let's
perfect
play
gift.
Death Battle.
Pre-order your copy of Death Battle the game this December and ring in
Yeah.
the new year with your favorite internet show brought to life.
Go to store.roosterteeth.com to pre-order your copy and get ready, cause it's
For
time for a
Death Battle.
Death Battle.
All right, the combatants are
Get
set.
'em,
You've run the
Galactus.
data through all possibilities.
It's time for
No,
the death
man.
battle you've been asking
I was
for
worried
forever!
Forever is kind of a stretch.
I just feel so bad for the guy that's like trying to commute to work right now. and doing all this shit.
I know, right?
This is not fair.
Yeah, those poor civilians at home. Every other day to work is just like, oh, right now.
Halt. This planet is mine to consume.
Like fighting over the last three years.
Saith Galactus, destroyer of
That's what this big fight is about.
worlds.
This is gonna get a Dorito.
Yes.
Unicron, Chaos Bringer.
Oh, I don't know what that Dorito.
They like to come from Canada with the dumpling. Yeah, she was on it.
Yeah.
Oh, great. They
Oh,
already
now
right
we
there.
just broke the Dorito.
So quick
You
to
think they can find it anymore?
Oblivion's
Now you're just pissed because you broke my milk.
Ooh, yeah, knee in the face. See that? He is oblivion. Ooh! Man, I can't lose twice. You should get it. Well, that's not anything. Yes, move.
That won't work. Yep, get him, Galactus.
Yes, get the sword. I have that sword. Optimus Prime. I have this sword.
Oh yeah, I remember that sword.
That we can put together. It was like him and another guy.
I am the power cosmic incarnate.
Yep, Cosmic
So
Incarnate, baby.
easily felled.
Oh man!
Yep.
Fleeing so readily, Unicron. No devourer.
Yes!
Transform.
Don't you dare lose, Galactus.
Yes! 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 Come on! Come on! 2 for 2. I need this validation.
Beg not for mercy. Behold blackening sky. Against mine chaos.
You can do it, Galactus. I
No,
still
he
have
can't.
faith.
He's like nothing. He's gonna pick him up and eat him. Yes, pick him up and eat him. Pick him up and eat him. Pick him up and eat him. Yes, pick him up and eat him.
Don't you dare pick him up and eat
Pick
him.
him up and eat him.
Yes.
Yes.
Your challenge is your goal. This world will bring destruction to
Yes. Oh my God.
destruction. Pure finality. First and last.
Yes.
I really don't know who's gonna win, guys. Seriously.
I just like, yeah, me neither. I keep like trying to look for one way or the other and see if I should try or not. But... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on,
Come on,
come on,
Galactus.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. No!
Almighty.
Stop using your other hand. Aw.
You know not the power which you command. Of course I do. Your death I thus demand.
What's happening?
I think he's just trying.
Finally, I have won.
No.
I've seen their power bring about chaos. Yet by my favor thou hast much
They keep getting bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller.
last fate that awaits you thus.
No.
Consume.
Mighty Galactus must now feed.
I hate you.
We know Galactus and Unicron
2
were
to
beings
1.
who could manipulate reality itself and do basically anything.
Older than the
I know where you
universe,
live.
unbound by time, they had each other matched in a lot of ways.
So it ultimately came down to which of them was more powerful.
Both could threaten an entire infinite multiverse, but Unicron could
What?
only do
Listen to
so
your
over
defeat.
time, devouring
Listen to
them
why you
one by
lost.
one.
While Galactus's battle with the Scryer and the other threatened to destroy
Oh,
the
no, what's
entire
going on?
Marvel multiverse as just a side
I know,
effect.
I'm a failure.
Not to mention, Galactus tussles with
I don't know, I
cosmic
felt
beings
playing
like
Guitar Hero.
himself all the time.
While Unicron is
You would feel
usually
like that again?
top dog
I
in
could really use a
Transformers,
pick-me-up. I
he's a
need to
big
get
fish in
high
a
on being better than you.
relatively small pond. Relative to Marvel, at
Because I
least.
meant I
That
would
might
play Guitar
sound
Hero
better
with
for
you.
Unicron at first, but
You're a
it
good
means he
friend.
has way less experience than Galactus in full-on fights against dudes his size.
And while Unicron has used Dark Energon to infect and corrupt other beings in the past, Galactus technically doesn't have a soul thanks to his cosmic rebirth from Galen. And he's fended off mental attacks before, so there's no real reason to think that would work here.
And as lame as it is, the ultimate nullifier is just really, really
Yeah, it
overpowered.
really is.
Despite Unicron being able to survive the destruction of his spark, the ultimate nullifier is significantly more thorough. Consider the time it was used against Abraxas, a being that embodied the abstract concept of the multiverse's destruction.
Sounds like somebody you know? Even against someone like that, the good old Ollie Nully had no problem erasing him from reality. And the same would happen to Unicron, while Galactus could always hide in that pocket dimension, just as he escaped the nullifier before.
Unicron was an insanely terrifying threat, but Galactus had the power,
For me, I'm good for
experience,
now, but
and
I'll come back to
arsenal
that
to
at a later date.
ultimately annihilate him.
If you thought Galactus was going down in this fight, you
We're
were
actually the other one next
Unicron.
week. It's gonna be
The winner
what's called Master
is
Chief versus.
Galactus.
Tube. Honestly, I feel like Tube's gonna win.
I'm rooting for Master Chief.
I actually don't need to redo research for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, guys, this Death Battle was awesome. I know, I'm glad I forgot this one because honestly, it was just a surprise and rewatching it again. I'm so happy I got to react with this with you. Seriously, it was so much better watching this second time around. I am so glad Galactus won. That
You're
puts
just
me in
happy
the
that
win.
you got to win twice.
I am happy I got to win twice, and now I get to brag about
You're a
this.
bully.
until we
You
react
bully
to it.
girls.
I'm not mind the
You
bull.
bully girls.
You saw how she treated
You
me the
bully
last
girls.
time she won.
He bullies girls. See how he acts? He wins one time.
It's okay. We'll see who. I mean, I'm rooting for Master Chief next week. She's rooting for Doom. And literally, we'll see who's win. We'll see who wins next week. Just definitely keep your eyes open for that. We'll try to keep these videos, keep uploading right on time, guys, so they'll always have something to watch. Like, comment, subscribe for more reaction videos just like this one. We will be bringing you more stuff soon, I promise. Keep your eyes open. We'll see you in the next video. Have an awesome day, guys. Take it easy.